Good morning. It is wonderful to see you for another day of Bhagavad Gita Sadhana. My dog friends next door are eager to join us. Yesterday I said Happy Lunar New Year, and today I'm saying Happy Magha Gupta Navratri. Now, many of us who practice yoga traditions know of Navratri, which is a twice yearly festival. So we think around the spring and fall when the seasons switch. I'm having a moment, pardon me, but the equinoxes, thank you. I'm having an adventure this year because I just found out about the secret Navratris. Gupta means secret, and these Navratris are observed in winter and summer, and they are more for personal growth and development. That's why we don't hear about them. The other Navratris are more communal celebrations, and we have some of those celebrations, but these are for personal growth. So these days here, if you have something you want to grow in personally, it's time to go within and do that work. And we will have a secret mudra today when we get to the meditation. But first, a theme for today. Yesterday, we discussed Karna, who was Arjun's enemy and found out that a secret had been kept from him by his mother. When Karna was born, he was put in a basket and sent down a river. May sound familiar to some of us. And Karna was adopted by a charioteer and his wife, and he never knew the cause of his birth, the circumstances of his birth. He didn't know that he was in fact Arjun's brother. And at the time of the Gita, he stood across the field from Arjun, glaring at him as a mortal enemy. So we can see here an effect that a secret has. Karna's mother, who was also Arjun's mother, kept Karna's birth a secret out of fear because she was young and still a virgin. And she didn't want to bring shame upon herself. That's why she sent Karna away. And when Karna grew to be a man, he realized he didn't want to follow in his adopted father's profession. He had his own destiny in his heart, but he didn't know how to achieve it. So we have the mother's secret here as causing a great deal of pain. She kept it for what she believed was a valid reason, and yet it caused pain. And it's often said that the sins of the parents repeat themselves with the children. As Karna made his way in the world to find out who he was, he came across a teacher, Parashurama. And Parashurama was of the priestly class and had taken a vow to destroy all those in the warrior class because of, oh man, I could spend all day on these stories, but just take my word for it now. When Karna found Parashurama, he desired to learn from him. And Parashurama said, I will accept you, but are you a warrior? And Karna said, no. Even though Karna knew in his heart all he wanted to do was fight with a bow and arrow, he said, I am of the priestly class. He didn't know who he was. He lied. And as he spent more and more time training with Parashurama, he felt he could not tell the truth. He kept this secret. He knew in his heart he wasn't a priestly class member because he wanted to fight. But he never said anything to his teacher. Finally, one day, his teacher laid down for an afternoon nap and put his head on Karna's thigh. And as the teacher slept, a worm came onto Karna's thigh and started to bore a hole into it, and in fact bored all the way through his thigh. Karna gritted his teeth and withstood the pain. Hello, Birdie. When the teacher woke up and saw the blood from Karna's thigh, he said, Karna, why didn't you awaken me? And Karna said, I did not want to awaken you, so I gritted my teeth and I bore the pain. And Parashurama said, nobody of my class would have done that. We would have woken the teacher up. You are not of my class. You are a warrior who takes on the fight and grits their teeth. I curse you because you have lied to me. I curse you that all the martial knowledge you have learned from me will suddenly fade from your memory when you need it most. and he sent Karna away. And now Karna faces Arjuna on the battlefield, and he has to deal with the effects of his secret. In fact, when Arjuna and Karna face each other one on one toward the end of the battle, Karna does try to draw one of his most deadly weapons and forgets how to use it. And Arjuna kills him. And it's ironic because Karna just wanted to study the martial arts to figure out who he was. And Arjuna, a warrior born, knew exactly who he was. These two were like the antitheses of each other. And Arjuna, knowing securely who he was and being honest about it, triumphed. This is a valuable lesson for us, especially as we go into this secret Navratri. What secrets are we keeping from others or ourselves that are seeding roots of conflict that may be much more than we can ever imagine as time goes on? If you'd like to use the secret mudra today, Gupta Mudra, you take your hands and I always call this the church and steeple mudra. You know, here's the church, here's the steeple, open the door, see all the people. Okay, it's all the people. You interlace your fingers with the tips inside. You close them up, and then you put the thumbs on top of each other. Left thumb on bottom. So left little finger is usually on the bottom when we do this. It might take some doing. There we go. If this is too tough, just curl the fingers in and then make an X with the thumbs on top, right thumb on top. Gupta, hidden or secret. Shall we? It's a beautiful day here and the birdies are out. Switch sides. Meditative time. Remember Gupta, the hidden, the secret mudra. There we go. 5 minutes. Contemplate perhaps what secrets you are keeping for whatever reason that may be causing the roots of conflict within yourself or with others or the world. Welcome back. I want to thank and do dedications now. I want to thank my partner, Kathy, for making me aware of the secret Navratri. She is doing some chants every day and recording she's making available to people who had signed up for her Mandala Life Yoga, the Sacred Pauses course, which is kind of hidden on our website, but I put the URL in the comments below where I often put fun info. And if you scroll to the very bottom of that page, you can find out more. And I'd like to dedicate today's practice to all those who are adopted, which includes me. I'm right there with you. And in fact, actually, one of the reasons many of our most popular stories are so popular is because deep in our heart, we all know that in a way we are adopted. We are divine, but adopted into the human world by those who agree to be our parents. And that's why Harry Potter is so popular, orphan. Star Wars is so popular, orphan. Many other tales. So, my friends, find the truth of yourself and may it benefit you. We'll hear another story about Karna tomorrow. See you then.